Good morning, Cowboy fans and Cowboy Nations out there. I want to talk about something, a few things early this morning. It's really early, yeah. And I'm having my coffee here and everything, and something came to light that I've heard something about what Dak Prescott said in terms of his feelings about wanting to be one of the best quarterback or the best quarterback the Cowboys ever had. And he's off to a good start, to me. Him stating that he wants to improve on everything he does. Now, of course, what quarterback doesn't? But what quarterback also puts the effort in? And I don't think there's many quarterbacks in the league that put just as much effort, if not more effort, than Dak Prescott. Okay, so I'm with him on that. But somehow there's a few people, of course, in our fan base, that brilliant fan base of ours, have a problem with that. You know. And when I'm saying that, even there's a few people in the fan base who YouTubers who do videos and things like that, who have sunk low enough to make videos about other quarterbacks, how good they are, what they do. You understand? And for instance, Aaron Rodgers for one, Aaron bleeping Rodgers. Okay, so we all know that Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback. He is. Okay, there's no denying that. And his abilities on the field is remarkable, for what it is. But listen to me about this, okay? People want to keep praising Aaron Rodgers and want to criticize Dak Prescott, who's started better than all quarterbacks in this league right now who play. And that includes Tom Brady, okay, and of course all the rest of them, especially the class he came in with. Okay, he started out better than Romo. He started out better than started out better than my favorite quarterback, Roger Staubach. Okay? The real Rodgers. Okay, anyway, he started out better than a number of them. You understand? You see, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in his career and how things go. Let's give him that much respect to see where it takes him. Because I'm anxious to see how well he does. Everybody keeps saying, well, this is the make or break year. I mean, to even say that makes you an asinine asshole. To even say that, this should make this a make or break year for Dak Prescott. How many years did our Tony Romo go 8-8, 6-10? How many years did he have a winning season? Period. And you're gonna sit there and say a 2-year player who wins 22 games. Far more than Tony Romo started in his first 5 seasons. 5 seasons in the NFL, he ain't win until his 5th season. He didn't win 22 games. This kid, his first 2 seasons, he wins 22 games, and you want to see if this is to be a make or break year for him? See, this is why I get fully upset with this so-called fan base. Now, I can always defend Dak against the so-called Eagles fans. They're a bunch of morons. Okay. I always can defend Dak against commentators who are supposed to be professionals because, they're basing their thoughts on what they're being handed to say or talk about. You understand? That's for the ratings. The Cowboys always bring ratings. Okay. The thing is that Dak Prescott is right. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott is a good quarterback. You understand? He is set to become a great quarterback because he has a good running game, a great front offensive line. Understand? And I'm gonna tell you something. Just a few more players tweaked in the defensive side. If Gregory comes back and he stays off the damn weed and all that stupid stuff, okay? I'm telling you, and I guarantee you this Cowboys team would be Jason Garrett proof. Idiot proof, by the way. Okay, it would be Jason Garrett proof. That's a fact. So if they just put out a good game plan, they have a better chance to win above anything or any team or anyone. Okay, so I have a lot of confidence in Dak Prescott. I'm gonna tell you also that I've never felt this good about a Cowboys quarterback since Roger Staubach, because I knew that when Aikman came in, I wasn't sure because they were 1-15 his first year. Then they were 7-9 his second year. And that wasn't basically his fault. He got hurt because at one more game at the time he played, and had played one more game, they were in the postseason. That's only in his second year. So Aikman was pretty good, and you saw that. But he still was 7-9. The team was 7-9. All right, but they came back the next year and they got to the postseason, and they went far with at that time Steve Berline, because Aikman got hurt again. You understand? And so he was at that point he was becoming a little injury prone. But Aikman turned out to be the leader of this Cowboys team. That's a fact. And then you see what the results were. But what I'm telling you is that we have a good start, probably better than anyone has had since Roger Staubach. You understand? Because Roger Staubach have the entire time he played with the Dallas Cowboys and led this team, all right, only once in his entire career that he did not make the postseason. I want you to think about that for a second. He played, 11 years? 11, 12 years? I think it's 11 years. Only 1 year when Roger Staubach only did not make the postseason. Oh, well. But hey, look, that's what it is, So y'all can sit there and say that Dak's off to a good start because he had this or that. You know what? When people try to criticize the back, well, he has a good front line. Well, you know what? Go get you one and shut the hell up. Okay? Because I'm happy they got a good front line. You're supposed to have a good front line. Not critical about a team that has a front line. That makes you just freaking stupid. You're just dumb. You're just dumb people out there. You're just dumb. Okay? I have no sympathy for you. I'm not going to kiss your ass. You're fucking stupid. Anyway, see, I couldn't help my anger. See, I can't do it. I'm just trying to work on it. Believe me. I'll get there. Believe me. I believe in God. I love God. So I'm going to get there. Anyway, one more thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about Dez Bryant. I've been critical of Dez Bryant, and I thought about it, about him turning down that contract for the Ravens. I have to defend him on this one, okay? Because if you weren't respecting your own quarterback in the Cowboy land, okay, Dez Bryant, and if you weren't thinking that you couldn't get anything that you want from Dak Prescott, okay, more throws, more targets and everything like that, which is ridiculous, then it leads you to stand for sure that, or leads you to believe for sure that somebody like what's the name? I'm sorry, for the Ravens quarterback, his name Flacco. I'm sorry, I almost lost it. Flacco is not going to get you what you want because he's nowhere near a Dak Prescott. Flacco's not good. He ain't going to the Super Bowl, yes, but that was a good year he really had. Okay, Flacco is not an elite quarterback. Flacco is not a great quarterback. Okay, he's not. Okay. And they're grateful to him because he led them to the Super Bowl, and he had that great season with that defense and that offensive line, running game, okay, and things like that. But the Ravens have not, tried to develop Flacco into a certain way. Okay, they have not invested too much on Flacco. They haven't, and that's why people were saying that Flacco doesn't really care when he's playing on the field. Remember that was the criticism about him. Okay, fine, but he's no Dak Prescott to me at all. All right, he's not. And you saw that the show where Colin Cowherd did on all the several quarterbacks he did that went against Dak Prescott, including Carson Wentz. They all don't match up. They all don't match up to Dak Prescott. And that's all to it. So we'll see what happens this year. Okay, well, which way it goes either way. All right, but I see where Dez Bryant refused to go to there because he's not going to get what he wants from Flacco. I'm gonna tell you, see, this tells you right there, Dez Bryant's a lazy ass man on the field. After he got that contract, he refused to do the slants he usually did. He refused to do the posts. Okay, he wants the ball the certain way he wants it, only the way he wants it. But I'll tell you this, Dez Bryant. If your ass were fully committed to Dak Prescott in terms of practicing with him and practicing the same way you did with Tony Romo, you'd still be a Cowboy. Okay? You'd still be with the Cowboys right now. And if you weren't so childish in your mannerisms and in the things, the way you talk, the way you do things, okay, off the field and on the field. What type of player needs a damn chaperone everywhere he goes if he didn't have mental problems. Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's my take on it. I got to, even though I've been critical of Dez Bryant, I don't blame him. But I'll tell you this, he better find somebody to go to, because even though he may be picked up sooner or later, all right, this does not look good for him at all, because it makes the Cowboys look even more right for letting him go there. No one else wants him. All right, Cowboys fans. Oh, Cowboys fans, how y'all doing right now? I just wanted to add something real quick. I just got finished making a video. I'm going to start to upload it soon. My cousin pointed out to me that it was the first time in NFL history that a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back led the league in passing and rushing in the first 4 games of the season back in 2016 on the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. That's Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott. It was the first time in history that had ever happened. I know that's a back page stat, okay, because it really tells you more about where this team was going rather than what you would expect from 2 rookies, okay? So you knew they were going the right way. But that's just something that's never happened before. So that's really, to me, that's really remarkable when you think about that. Because, of course, Dak and Zeke led this team. And, of course, the offense. And Zeke also became the leading rusher. Dak, of course, had 3,600 yards and 23 touchdowns and stuff like that. But you knew he couldn't run and try to lead the league in passing, because when you do that, you know you're not going anywhere. You think about that. Look at all the stats and see all the quarterbacks that threw for 5,000 yards, 4,000 yards, and how far the team went. The majority of them, the major majority of them, never went anywhere. So anyway, it's your team. When you're playing a team sport, your team must be balanced. You understand? That's a good thing, because that's why I think they got rid of Dez Bryant, because they gave him the majority of the throws, 1/4 of the entire throws thrown to all the receivers on the Cowboys roster, and he came up with very little results. Okay, they were tired of looking at that. Don't forget, 2015, the year before Dak got there, his catch rate was 43.1. 43.1. Okay, yeah, I know Romo wasn't there, but it was still 43.1. So thank you.